What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Toy Talk. With me, as always, first of all, I'm Toy Father. With me, as always, we got the birdie. We got.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, buddy? Right before this, Toy X17 was saying, you got sober, Danny, for Monday. And, you know.
Are we sure?
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
You can't tell the difference.
Are we sure?
Yes. We got sober Danny on Monday, so welcome.
We got Clintastic 4. How you doing, buddy?
Fantastic.
We got the man, the myth, the legend. We got Unworthy Collector. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing all right. How are you fellas doing?
You know what I'm always impressed with? A man who is colorblind. Always. Like, you always come in with the right set of lights and also just really stylish. Like, I don't want to say stylish, but like you're always matching. You're always.
He doesn't know that though.
Like,
yeah, this is all very well thought out by my wife.
Is it
very good job? Yes. Good job making me look presentable.
I mean, I'm not colorblind, but I can't do what you do. So I'm just impressed.
Well, I mean, you only see from the head to to here. So like you don't know. I could be wearing some crazy colored pants if I was wearing pants.
Yeah, that's true. You just added another dimension to this that got me interested.
It's like Donnie Darko. It's like
what?
It's like Donnie Darko.
What? Oh, we just don't know.
We just don't know what's gonna happen.
By the way, our discussion from, if you haven't checked out our discussion from Donnie Darko last week, check it out. Mm-hmm. I'm still baffled by Danny's and Unworthy's reaction to Donnie
really?
Darko.
You know what? A lot of people are not. I forgot who messaged me, and we're like, you know what, Danny? I am not surprised coming from you. I get it. I understand. I was like, are you trying to say I'm an idiot? He was like, no. I was like, that's a nice way of telling me I'm an idiot. It's okay.
I just thought you'd like it. That's what,
No. I don't dislike it. There are some good parts to the movie, fun parts, funny parts. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. No, I read you guys wrong on that one.
For me, it's just like I didn't dislike it. I don't love it. I didn't dislike it. But I'm happy if I never have to watch it again. I feel like I will understand it less if I have to watch it
again. Don't worry, Diggs. It's coming up.
We're watching this.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Hey, Diggs.
So hey, what's going on, guys? What's been going on? You guys had a great episode of Unworthy Addiction with the J Shot. Mm-hmm. I have to say, you really got me.
Got me.
What do you mean?
That was a great episode. That was a great episode.
People keep saying that we got him like it was a work. That's real. J Shot is Danny's biggest fan. He
proved it on the show. He knows my social security number. Like, that says a lot.
He told me, like, was it like 30 minutes before the show? I was like, wait, you're the guest? He's like, hey, I'm going to be on Unworthy Addiction. I was like, wait, you're the Danny fan club president?
Yeah. I did a good job hiding who it really was. I wanted to call him out a few times on social media and do like a macho man. Like, oh, yeah, J Shot. Oh, you think you're the biggest fan? Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not.
Can I say that he fooled me too? Because in that little promo that Unworthy did, playing the agent or whatever, I really thought it was Unworthy. The whole time I'm telling everybody, man, this kid, he is great, ain't he? Everybody's like, yeah, he's really good. And like all this happens, I'm like, oh shit, should I take it back? Should I tell people otherwise?
No, let him think I'm good.
Oh, I never said anything, but like for him to like he's really good at like voiceovers. Like even the guys from Hoodcast were like, they wanted him. It's like, if he's not a brand new host on Unworthy Addiction, he needs to come to Hoodcast. They really loved him. So he did a phenomenal job. Shout out to J Shot. He's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And Jay Shot's he's like just a great host, great guest, and
Oh,
no love for talking. So.
yes.
And he adores you guys. Adores you guys. Who wouldn't though?
Well,
Well, they
I'm
have their
glad.
moments.
I'm glad you
My
said
mom-
it. I didn't want
My,
that.
Yeah,
my
that's
mom
fine.
doesn't.
Your mom doesn't adore you?
Mm-mm. No, I'm her last favorite.
What? Really?
Are you an only kid?
I'm hell no. We're one of
I was
five.
like, that is
I'm
not.
one of five. No, I'm kidding. I'm just teasing. I just wanted to get on the comments and start saying stuff. I'm trying to trigger her.
We should have her on.
I
should.
wanted to try to reach
got a
out
translator?
to her 'cause everybody was thinking that it was going to be her. Like that was like the number one
Yeah,
vote. in the
that's
poll.
what I thought.
So I was like, man, I got to figure out how to reach out to her without Danny knowing, just to have her send a message like, "It's not me. I don't even like him that much," or something like that.
I mean, what you really should do is like, actually, what does she like to do?
Do you really?
What?
Can I answer that here?
Well, okay, no. I mean, like, I don't want to assume that she likes cooking, so
No, she's no. Listen,
so you could do a
cooking.
cooking show.
I
with her.
learned. She does great. My mom is like, she's like one of the guys. Like, if man, I wish I could show you. Probably next episode, I'll show you a photo. When you guys think my mom is in her close to her 70s, so when you think she's like home cooking, making like rice or pasteles and stuff like that, no, she's on a
Out with the motorcycle.
Was that?
she's on a four-wheeler. If she's out, she'll hang out with my cousin and she'll go on like four-wheelers. Like she'll hop on motorcycles and like she has like this one photo of it's like this tequila and it looks like a Uzi and she's holding it up like this. I'm like, only my mom, no problem.
Your mom's bad to the bone.
She is. She's awesome. She's really awesome.
Now, with this machine gun Uzi tequila bottle, was it like you drink it out of the clip, like out of the magazine?
Yeah. So I'm assuming that's what you do. It's like a big glass one. Like she has a photo. She's like holding it. And the crazy thing is the way I know she's never held a gun, but the way she's holding, like, do you own a gun? But like, I don't know, Mom. Like, you really hated Dad that much? No. Hey! Oh my.
I just want to put it on now. So. No, I'm Beast. Come on, guys.
Oh. Sorry.
I thought you were a Smurf. Honestly.
You know, I like.
We had a conversation about that last week.
That's right. I did not want to paint my face blue. Have you guys seen Arrested Development when Tobias is a blue man? He's in Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
And he's just constantly in blue paint, and he's like getting everything in blue paint.
Yeah, I 2 years or 4 years ago for our office Halloween, I was the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. So all blue face paint.
Did that get everywhere? Was that hard to get off?
I mean, I just did it on my face, and I put together 2 like blue sleeping bags for the rest of the costume and stitched them together.
Oh, that's dope.
Wouldn't it be like? Don't you ever think like, man, it would be just great to party with Clintastic 4, right? Like,
yeah,
just in person,
like twice a day. I think that. And I wish I could party with Clint.
And
seriously.
And when y'all I started thinking of changing my number.
Well,
wait, you guys got his number? He still won't give it to me.
No, I don't have it.
Well,
I think he knows that I wouldn't leave him alone. It'd be like his Instagram messenger, just like dialed up to 100.
You already have way too many ways to contact me. You're good.
Yeah. I mean,
And whoever says that you can reverse search a phone number off of an email, they're lying, because I know Clint's email and it won't give me his number either.
Can you really do that? You can't do that, can you?
I thought you could. I don't know. I'm not tech smart. That's why I have to contact Clint so damn much, is because I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
I know. Clint,
Holy hell. Speaking of which, like my phone's right here. My mom is actually calling me right now.
oh, she is?
Yeah. Wait. No, I can't answer this.
Yeah, sorry.
Hi, Mom. I'm on a live. I gotta call you back.
Tell her to get on.
Wow, you want to come on? I'll send you a link. Come on. Jump on the show. She says she's down.
Seriously?
Somebody get a translator.
What about you? You can be it.
Yeah, wait, you can't translate?
Yeah.
I'm good, Mom. I gotta get off. Love you. She's not at home. She's at work. What a coincidence. Nice.
She's at work.
Oh,
Okay.
we're going all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yes.
Mm.
This is awesome.
Shit,
I think
got-
last I did it. When did I put this on? Oh no, we put I had the Cyclops visor on.
Oh
And
yeah.
No Chewing had his homemade Magneto helmet made out of pizza boxes.
I got a blue oyster outfit.
I mean, Danny is like Toy Father. You're doing really great as Beast. Clint, you're killing it as Magneto. But right now, Danny is killing it as more. Killing it.
At least you didn't think to say the character I thought you were gonna say.
What?
That would be not nice.
It
Which
would
one
not.
is that? Which one's that? I want to know.
Which one? Go ahead, Clint. You say.
I thought you were gonna say Mojo.
Oh fuck! That would have been great.
I thought that's not what I was thinking.
I think I know
I
which
was-
one you were
I
thinking.
love Mojo.
It would be
Mojo's
not
the
nice.
best.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Actually, I'm not. I don't know which one you were gonna say.
I thought Clint was going to say that he was doing a good job as Mojo. No, he was right.
Well, hey, it's good to see everyone. It's good to hang out. I have a special.
Where's that wig from?
Amazon.
No, I mean, what character does it come from? A character? It's just a regular wig.
It's Beast.
Oh, it is.
Read a fucking
He
comic
said
book.
it like
once in a
5
while.
times.
Oh, I didn't know Beast had fucking Danny Zuko hair. I didn't know that.
He's a very well coiffed animal.
Sheesh. I'm sorry. It's canon. I gotta look that up.
Sorry, I'm just writing into the channel advertising what I'm about to do right now.
There you
New Laserman villain
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
unleashed
Let's see it.
tonight. So we have a friend of the show. He's like a friend of every show, to be honest. So
Yeah.
His name is Digfigs.
Yay, Dick
So
I know
want
that guy.
to
He's
show-
a really talented actor too.
he's squeeze. That's what he said, right?
Yes.
So he sent me. I gave him an idea to work on for Laserman figure, and I have to say he's been working on it, and we did. And oh, jeez, what are all these? Are these mine? These are. Wait, whose are these?
He opened the wrong
What?
box.
Oh no way! Are these mine? Dig, are you listening? Are these Delzine's mine? The one for Chewie, I guess. Oh my
No, one
gosh.
for me.
Oh my gosh. No way. All right, everyone. These sticks. No way. This is awesome. All right, everyone. Well, I want to introduce to you. Oh man, he put it in a box and I don't want to take it out. The newest Laserman villain.
Mm-hmm.
Sputterman. Oh, man.
Nice.
Nice.
So if I were to do anything different, I might paint this brown, but basically the idea behind Spider-Man is he has he is the what is he? What's his origin? Oh, so he works in the potato fields, right?
Okay.
But on the day of the meteor, he skipped work.
Oh.
So everyone was at work and got some sort of powers, like on the farm. But Spider-Man had skipped work. So instead of saying he skipped work, he wanted to pretend, hey, everyone, I was at work and I got weird powers too. So he dressed himself up and he throws potatoes. And that is Spider-Man.
Nice.
So okay, Spud, like potato Spud. Okay.
Spud, yeah. And so if you look, there's some 1/12 potatoes here, like that he can throw.
Nice.
Oh
That's dope.
man, Diggs, this is awesome. He did a great job. Just like he bought these on AliExpress, the soft goods.
Looks good.
And I like the cape / looks like a potato sack.
Wow.
Nice.
And then when he gets outed for not having real powers, does he make like a potato bazooka powered by?
Yeah, I think potato bazooka would be a good.
And call him the Spudisher.
Spudisher is good too. Awesome. I love this. Diggs, you're the man. You're awesome. Oh, nice. So you got a Dulzine for me too? Oh, Diggs. Oh, gosh, you're awesome. Thanks, man.
Damn it, Diggs.
Such a good guy.
Look at this. He really took the time to make this, and I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful. Like, so, Diggs,
awesome.
I got something sending your way too, and I hope you like it, and I can't wait for you to check it out.
I got something to send your way too, Diggs. Here it is.
Spudderman.
I can't show my GIF, so I'll just keep it for the show.
You've showed that enough. You don't need to show it anymore.
You know what? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take Spider-Man out.
Take Spider-Man out. He's in a licensed package, anyways. Take him out of the box.
Don't want to get sued. Wow, this thing's so cool.
It looks cool,
Check
yeah.
that out. That is dope.
Yeah. Nice. That cape. Articulated cape and all.
Yeah, this is like next evolution of
That's
Laserman.
That looks great, man.
You painted.
Talented guy.
This is just so. This is ridiculous.
That's dope.
Oh, he's even got that thing on him in case the potatoes aren't enough.
Yes, exactly.
There you go.
And I think the joke is like he just always defeats him.
Like that, just like that, right?
Like
taps him on the chest.
It's like the guys on the guys that dressed up as Batman in Dark Knight. Was it Dark Knight Rises or Dark Knight Returns? Or no?
Oh yeah.
Just the Dark Knight. What makes you so different? I'm not wearing a potato sack.
Oh my god. We gotta check out these potatoes. Let's see these potatoes.
Are they big?
Just go into the chat. Highly articulated. What's up, buddy? Congratulations on the Spiro. They reached their I think it was around 360.
Nice.
360,000 ended last week. Congratulations on
Congrats,
Under
man.
Shadows. How's it going, buddy?
What's up?
Diggs Figs. Tripping with Toys. How you doing, bud? J Shot, and that is right. It's Blue Rogaine. Call me Blue Rogaine.
Jay's hot.
Jay's hot. KJ Smith, what's going on?
Hey.
And yeah, he's just pretending to have powers. That's it.
Nice.
He just throws potatoes because he skipped work that day.
Can I see that bag? Can I see that bag? Just try not to walk around and keep that in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely don't.
Yeah, don't do that. Chris.
I'm not gonna. Well, I guess maybe I don't. What is that like? They're just
they're potatoes. They're potatoes.
Oh, you sweet, handsome, innocent little thing. You.
I don't even know. I honestly don't know what this is supposed to. I don't know what. I don't even know the joke. I'm dead serious. Like,
Let's just
Yeah.
say you can in bags that size. Usually, it's not 112 potatoes.
yeah, sure. I know the bag size, but at least looking at these, I'm like, this is like.
What would you call
these
that
are-
bag size?
Are you asking me?
I don't know.
No, I'm actually not even want to pretend. It's like after the show. No, that's great, man. Nice. Mouse turds. Ah, Chris, that's dope. Diggs,
Yeah, that's
nice
cool.
job,
Diggs, you're the man.
man. Diggs killed it.
As Machu and I were on a different chat, but he called Diggs a national treasure, and I totally
Yes.
Yes,
agree.
Diggs,
He's
you're a
awesome.
national treasure.
I'm
I don't-
working
I-
on a new figure. You guys will find out soon.
Is that the
Ooh.
Flash? Because he's naked.
The Flash, yeah. It's risky
Or
business.
no, the Streak. That's the. Oh yes,
The
they
Streak.
call me a Streak.
The Streak. That's a good one. I don't think I wrote that one down. All right. Well, hey, did you guys get any new figures?
No.
No,
No.
No,
I've been
nothing.
I've been enjoying all my old toys.
Your old toys, like what?
So I have these two. I wanted to show you guys that I've had the Squid Game soldiers. These are pretty good. That's
Oh yeah.
These are pretty dope. So I've been
Those are
fooling
cool.
around with these. These are pretty dope. And then can I just say that, and this is just my opinion because I know we have people that have different opinions, but can I say this is the best Mezco horror figure Mezco has ever it's made so far. Like this Texas Chainsaw
Really?
is the best.
You're lucky Dead Man One's not with me.
So, Danny, you're not gonna like me. I won that Mezco Monday.
Did you? So why
they offered me Robin, which I
Mhm.
had, Crow, which I had, or Leatherface.
Okay. And you
And I
chose
took
Robin, right?
I took another Robin, yeah.
That's fine. No, I mean, to each their own. I mean, it's whatever people like. Honestly, with the amount of accessories that it comes with, and then you could add the batteries to the chainsaw and it makes noise. It's really
That's cool.
and then like you could like change his outfits and stuff like that. I would honestly say this got to be like, in my opinion at least, this is the best horror figure they've made so far until like the new ones come out. So, but right now this one holds the crown for me.
That's pretty
Pretty
awesome. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely better than Pennywise. That's a very bad Mezco.
Mm,
Oh really?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Do you have that one?
Yeah, it's one of the two that I only have two Mezcos. It was the first one I bought, and I was all excited, and then I opened it, and I was like, "Well, this is disappointing."
All right. Well, I got a few figures. So I did open up Not a Donnie.
nice.
This guy's cool.
Nice.
Not a Donatello.
He's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'll finish it off. I ordered Not a Mikey and whatever
That's
Not a
what I
Ralph
want.
comes.
I want the Mikey.
I like
That's
that it added. Did Spring did have the articulation in the ad,
Yeah.
or at
Yeah,
least
a little bit. Yeah.
looks like it's supposed to.
Yeah. They both do. Yeah. But yeah, they're good. This is a great figure. Pretty cool. I went a little offline this weekend, and I picked up one of those Master Universe's Ninja Turtles, and this is Shredder.
Nice.
He's cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely a lot of fun. The neck moves a lot.
Super Shredder.
Yeah, he does look like Super Shredder, doesn't he? That
Mhm.
figure.
I wonder if they used the Kevin Nash the Kevin
Mold
Nash
for that.
mold.
Kevin Nash mold. Maybe his knees.
This pretty cool. Like I like
Yeah,
it.
it is pretty cool.
I finally opened up Angel.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Man, this figure is dope. It is beautiful. The wings are probably the best wings Marvel has ever made. I mean, Hasbro.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Wow.
I don't need an angel. I don't need one.
gorgeous though.
Looks good.
Those wings are dope.
I
Now
own-
those wings are removable.
Yeah, you can take them off right in the back.
Oh,
I'm gonna
nice.
take them
Okay.
off, but yeah, you just take them off.
I saw him and
So
the
cool.
Sabretooth and Wolverine 2-pack at the comic shop yesterday when I was at work. I stopped at the
nice.
comic shop in the mall. I almost bought the Sabretooth and Wolverine 2-pack for that Sabretooth, but they wanted $90 for it in this comic shop.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
That's a bit excessive.
How much
Yeah,
again?
90.
For the 2-pack?
Yeah.
That's eBay prices.
No, I'd buy another Pennywise over that.
But oddly enough, what the Pennywise cost.
I also bought a GI
Oh,
Joe
wow.
GI Joe classified. No idea who this guy is, but he
It's
came
the
with
big
weights.
boa.
That's
Big
Ryan
Boa.
Garcia.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, that's Ryan Garcia right there.
He was cool. He came with boxing gloves and weights, and he was just so weird. I loved it,
It
and I had
looks
to pick it
cool.
up. He looks like a Borderlands figure.
Yeah.
He is awesome. He's one that I was looking for. The original one came with like a sledgehammer that looked like a cinder block on the head of it.
There was another like a different classifieds one.
No, not classified. Like the original, like the
Got it.
O-ring back in the day.
Oh, really?
I've been keeping my eye open for that. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I mean, this and Quick Kick. I already had Quick Kick. We're in the stores. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool that they had both of these. So
I
dig it.
boxes.
The box is great, and like, this is a cool figure. I think you could do some fun shots with them too.
It reminds me of the Rick and Morty episode where they go to the wasteland there and they got the glowing rock.
Oh yeah. And that's it. I mean, I opened a whole bunch of different figures, but nothing to write home about. I think that's. I did go to. Here, I went to Hobby Lobby and Five Below, and I kind of went nuts. I finally got this holiday pack at Five Below.
Oh,
So $5. Pretty awesome. Look at those like little cookies.
I didn't know that was a thing. Like I got the other ones.
You didn't know this one was a thing?
Right.
And then this one is the one that like sashimi one.
Nice.
I saw that they had a barista one and a I want to say like a burrito truck.
Nice.
I also bought a troll.
Nice.
Okay.
And a Jenga set.
Those are dope.
Yeah,
Does the
pretty
Jenga
cool.
set actually come undone, or is it just a tower?
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, it does. Then I bought a whole bunch of things from Hobby Lobby. Shown to them. Got a little art table.
Nice.
Okay.
Got a dinner plate set.
Nice.
This is metal. It's pretty cool. These like frog and turtle sets. Pretty neat. Some pots and pans. Another like
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby is cool. These are all like $2.99 one. I got some toys for Hey-Man.
They got really dope like superhero frames.
Yeah, they do.
They got some pretty nice like
The
canvases.
pictures and the
Yeah.
Oreos.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Toolbox.
What size bag is that? I'm kidding. I'm only teasing.
It's a little bit bigger than the other one.
The other one. That's nice.
I'm sort of. Oh, I got this because I was thinking about Clintastic's idea for like Laser Man. I got a bucket.
Nice.
And then
got a lot of
Coke,
accessories.
Coke cans.
Coke.
Is it?
We had a Hobby Lobby out here for like 3 months, and then the big progressive city of Ithaca shut it down because they were
Why did they shut it down?
too Christian. Like they don't
Seriously?
deal well with. Yeah, I mean that they won't come out and say that obviously, but yeah, that's basically what it boils down to.
I mean, I know they're closed on Sundays, but so is the Chick-fil-A.
Well, there ain't a Chick-fil-A in my area for like I don't even know 100 miles.
I mean, come on, we can all agree it's good food. So
The chicken is amazing. I wish I had known. I wish I had a Chick-fil-A. I'd go there right now. I'd go there every day, but
I have to say the Chick-fil-A near me is, it's always great.
It's not great. It's okay. That's just
really. What's your chicken sandwich? Okay, let's get into this. Like my friends and I.
Yeah.
What's your chicken
defend
sandwich?
yourself.
What's your chicken sandwich of choice?
Before you say anything, can we acknowledge the cult of positivity is in the house? Can we acknowledge Mr. Bob Ross, of the toy community, is in the here? So
well, Collective 425, what's up, buddy?
425?
And then Yimbo.
The Bob Ross of toy community.
Happy little clouds, everyone. Happy little clouds.
Yeah.
So what is your chicken sandwich of choice then? And please, everyone in the chat, I want to hear you.
Like, what do you mean? Like what kind of chicken do I get? Like,
no, like if you're not going to Chick-fil-A, where are you going to get a chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
So we got a Hispanic place over here called Seatown that sells chicken. That's where I get. But no, honestly, like I like Chick-fil-A. I'm just not as big of a fan as like a lot of people are. Like, I don't have to go there all the time. Like, I think honestly the only reason I really go is for the frozen lemonade. That's really much. I'm not a big fan of the like the chicken's good, but I'm not a big fan of it.
Yimbo likes it spicy.
We know that.
And Wendy's is the job. Oh,
yes.
See,
so I never had Chick-fil-A before, and I was working a weekend, and I was out in an area like I knew I had to get back on the highway, and I was going to be driving on the highway for a long time. Like, I'm gonna get something to eat now, so I pulled into the closest thing, which was Chick-fil-A. And I was going to get a sandwich, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I'm a chicken nugget. So I got chicken nuggets and the waffle fries.
Waffle fries are good.
As I got back on the highway, I opened it up and I started eating. Or like I opened up the chicken nuggets, and I was like, these aren't even fucking chicken nuggets. They look like they took chicken tenders and they chopped them up.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, absolutely life-changing. These were the best chicken nuggets I have ever ate in my entire life.
Oh, really?
His life
because
my whole life changed. I stopped, got back off the highway, and went all the way back just to walk in there and shake their cooked ham. I'm not.
Didn't you call me when this happened?
I wanted to. I did. I called him. He wouldn't answer. I was like, "Oh, what?" I kept on calling. He goes, "I'm working." What? I'm like, "Have you ever had Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets? Oh my god, this is life changing."
Like, chew your food, please.
I think they're okay. The chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
The sandwich is great. I think what falls like that, like Chick-fil-A is up there for me for chicken sandwich, but Shake Shack, their chicken sandwich is excellent. It's real good.
See, I'm more of a Raising Cane's kind of guy.
Oh, okay. I've never had. There's a Raising Cane's near me. I've never had it.
I don't know what Raising Cane's is.
Chicken place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, to no surprise, I'm just not into the chicken stuff. I'm into ramen. Like anything noodles, soup, I'm whatever.
Hey,
I go to the, I go to that Phoenix
store.
No, I haven't been there in a while, but I do go to this spot in near here. It's called Phoenix Noodles, and that's where I got the raw beef. Remember, I was telling you I ate the raw. Like,
that was faux, but yes.
The girl's like, no,
faux, yeah,
yeah. But that's great. I love that.
You know what? I'm with you. I do love, like, I crave noodle soup all the time, whether it's like ramen or Chinese noodle soup or udon noodle soup, whatever it might be.
Now the new thing now is seafood boils. I've been buying a lot of Cajun seafood boils.
No way.
Starting to look like a fucking seafood.
like those
like
crawfish.
So all my life I grew up. I even have an EpiPen for it. All my life I grew up like allergic to any shellfish. I wasn't allowed to eat any seafood.
No
And
way.
I had an EpiPen prescribed to me, and like one day my body said, "Okay, you can have it." So I was testing the waters to see, because I've always wanted to try it. So then, like, I just took a chance, man. I bought a seafood boil, and I called Unworthy, and I told him about it. I got me some crawfish. Best $30 I ever spent. So instead of buying a neck, I bought a seafood boil.
Then you took
So
a nap for like 2.5
yeah, like I took it put you to sleep. So I had crawfish. They give you a half a pound of crawfish, half a pound of shrimp, either with heads, no heads. And I get what did I get? I got clams, and then they give you like 5 little mini potatoes, 2 corner cobs, and some sliced smoked sausage. All you hear is where you're eating. It's great. Oh man, it's the best. I'm telling you, the best $30. If NECA's not putting anything good out horror related, I'm spending my $30 at this cage. I told Unworthy, if he comes to Connecticut,
Yeah.
I'm taking him.
Since then, he has suggested about 5 times that we do a seafood boil episode on the show.
We
Like, what are we
should.
gonna do? Boil seafood in our own
No.
kitchens?
We
No,
should
what we
buy-
what we should do is Legion's Con. Let's like plan this, whether it's a seafood boil, which I doubt they have in New Jersey, but we'll see,
They
or
gotta
we go have ramen and we're still slurping.
I'm
You know?
Wow.
and either way,
Well, okay.
whatever I got to do to slurp, whatever, it's good.
Like, all right, it was coming.
Yeah.
It was coming. No, but
I really threw it.
I highly
softballs.
recommend if you guys ever come to Connecticut, I will gladly take you around. But for lunch, we're definitely going to go have a seafood boil together. We have to.
I'm down.
And I'm a
I
pro
don't
at eating crawfish now. I'm a pro now.
Are you? I'm not very good. I always find that it's such a waste of time and it's so messy it's too much effort for little food, I think.
It is a lot of effort, but so worth it.
Not anymore. I feel like I could go. I could compete with the champs now. Like, you should see me.
He's
now.
like, I don't even break them apart anymore.
And I go,
whole crawfish.
You take the crawfish and you go grab the head. And you go pull the tail, pull the poop out. I'm a pro now.
When you get are there like flavors or like what do you?
So
Okay.
when I first started, because again, I've never had a seafood boil. When I first started, I asked the lady, I was like, what do you recommend for a sauce? She's like, well, we have many sauce. You could go as spicy as you want, or you could go with, just to start off, go with the original Cajun sauce. And I was like, okay, let's go with that. So original Cajun sauce is good. You can get it mild or you can get it spicy. But like one of my friends at work, she put me on to the what is it? It's called the mixed blend, where they take all the sauce and they mix it in one. And man, talk about life changing.
All the
That's
sauces? It doesn't like mix.
No. Like they take all the sauces and they mix them together. And like it felt like when I got my first kiss growing up. That feeling like, you did something, like it's a big thing. Like it's like that, like I became like the seafood guy after. Like I'm legit a seafood
man.
I started watching videos on how to catch crawfish. I'm like, I want to catch my own now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the swamps now. I'm gonna go down there and start catching my own.
It sounds
No.
like
It's really
it's like the end of the day, and they're like, "Hey, let's just mix all these sauces together." And then
no,
sell it
it's
tomorrow.
We have something similar up here with chicken wings. They call it a garbage. They call it the garbage wing sauce. It's just, they take what's left over in each sauce bowl and they scrape it all into one bowl, mix it up, throw the wings in there, and it's freaking amazing.
Wait, are you serious? That's what they do?
Yeah, that's really what it's. And it's really called called garbage wings. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, that's smart, first of all, but wow.
We
Way
should
to save your
definitely have
money.
an episode. We gotta have an episode with us eat it. We gotta have like the little bibs and everything, the gloves. As we're talking, we're like,
We'll make it an ASMR, like
yeah. I'm telling you, I might do it. I might just do a pre-recorded and just put it on the thing.
do a 30-second reel.
Like,
but with no context, just black screen, just with
Yeah.
those specific sounds.
yeah,
Our-
Clint.
Our,
Yeah.
our subscribers will go way up.
Oh,
And then
man.
go way down.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man.
I don't think I've like what is a normal like I don't know. In Texas, are there a lot of seafood boils down there? It's mainly barbecue, right?
I mean, you're a lot closer to Louisiana than we are.
Yeah, on the
That's true.
East Texas and on the coast, yeah, a lot of seafood and all that.
We went to this one place called Dirty Joe's Crab Shack, and it's kind of like a seafood boil. Like they stretch this paper out over the table, and then they bring out these big pots and they dump it right on the table. They don't give you silverware or nothing like that, and you just like sit there and you eat.
Yes.
You eat the crab legs, and
Yep.
like they write dirty messages on your head, or on like the bags or whatever they put on your head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, yeah, we should
They
do
wrote
some-
right on mine. They said, they wrote on mine, I seem very nice, but I have a small penis. And I was like, how did they get this so right? They nailed it.
Well, let's move in just a small amount of toy news. These are two things I thought were super cool, and I thought you guys would be interested in just talking about. We got the movie Maniacs from the McFarlane. I haven't necessarily gotten any of these, but
No.
these are two that are really cool, like the Big Lebowski and Dazed and Confused.
Yeah. No.
I really dig these.
I mean,
Those are
if
not
they
movie
articulated
names.
it all, they'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, they're not, but
I mean, it's nice that he calls them the movie Maniacs. It would have been nice if he would have like brought back the actual movie Maniacs and just added articulation to them.
sure.
But yeah, I mean, hey, nice homage to the old, got some movies, some movie statues that, I like the 40-year-old virgin one. That one's pretty dope.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it has the one where like has the patches on the chest.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty dope. Yeah. That's dude. The dude. Inspired. Thor inspired. It was inspired by this guy.
Yeah, Thor's.
Yeah.
Very cool. I mean, if you were to just do one shot, it would be a good shot. Good photo.
I think it's nice for like those nostalgia. Like if you're a big movie person or just a TV guy person, like it's nice for like to put on the shelf if you still like have like Blu-rays or DVDs and stuff that you want to just add it to your show. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I think that was pretty much it. We didn't really talk about. Did we talk about? We didn't talk about the. Oh yeah, we did talk about those. This one came out on Wednesday last week. This was the Mezco's Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty good. I mean, for an $85 price point, not bad for a Mezco. I don't think, in my opinion, this will sell as much as. I don't think it's going to be a popular one.
I bet you it'll be like $50 on Black.
That's exactly what I had said on TPC. I think it might go for like 60 on Amazon at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely see it.
I tell you
just
one that will sell. The Prowler. If they make a Prowler.
It looks like the cheap kind of toy you'd get at Walmart.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not a fan of this style, like Mezco on Miles.
Yeah.
And this is all really it comes with. Forehead sculpts are cool, but
yeah. Looks like the kid from TikTok. That would be a dope custom. You know the kid from TikTok that plays Miles and he does like the AS stuff. Have you watched him before?
Mm-mm.
There's this kid on I think he calls himself some PG something Miles, and he's like all over New York, and he like does this AI, but he does a lot of like the stuff from the game, Miles game, the Spider-Man game.
Oh,
And
okay.
like he's real popular. So I saw somebody saying that it would be dope to make like a custom of that kid. I mean,
Oh, that would be cool.
it's still Miles. But like it'd be dope.
You were saying about the Miles Prowler. There was a third
Yeah.
party that came out.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
pre-order that on.
I want the hot toy. I want the hot toy bad.
Is there
Like,
Is there one?
There is one. It's not up yet. I think it's up for pre-order or they just announced it, but I know they had mentioned they were releasing one because they're doing they're doing Miles and they're doing Gwen.
Man, you're right.
And they did he looks great. He looks phenomenal, and I want that one. I'm actually gonna try to get the I'm actually gonna grab the head sculpt with the braids and put it on the other Miles that I have with the bomber jacket and stuff. Like just have him like instead of with the fro, have him with the braids going. Like you can mix and match it. He looks great. Like I want that Miles bad. Yeah, he's dope.
This is amazing.
Yeah, that head sculpt is dope.
Yeah, is this a spoiler?
When I was younger, I always wanted to have my hair like that in braids and shit. And it wasn't until I was like a teenager until when somebody finally explained to me why I couldn't. Big letdown.
Those dope. Yeah. So this first Miles right here is from the first movie. Like if you take that head sculpt with the braids and put it on that other Miles, man, dope.
Spider-Punk looks good too, but man, yeah, this looks great. What is the difference between the special edition and the collector's edition?
If you go to the accessories, it might be the accessories.
Okay.
Yeah. So is that the special edition one?
This is the collector's edition.
All right, go to the special edition ones. I'll be able to tell you. Damn, I didn't even know they had the special edition. Now I want it. It don't look like if you go to the bottom, you see the one with the name.
It's the mask.
Yeah.
So look at there, and then this one.
Yeah.
See this whatever this effect is.
Yeah, that thing is cool.
Pretty cool.
I want that Mezco or hot toy, either or. I want the hot toy, but if they make the Mezco, I'll get that one. That looks cool.
That looks. That's cool. We'll see. I'll get the 1/12 though first.
Yeah.
Well, shall we talk some X-Men since we're Clint, you took off your helmet. It's okay.
I know.
Well, we're one episode behind, so we're going to talk about Remember Me? Remember It. Remember It. In terms of, I think we're about 2 weeks late on this, but that's okay because there were big. There were definitely a lot of big feelings about it. Danny,
before we get into that episode, can I just say that little half episode there with Forge with the little tiny shorts? I immediately texted the Rowdy Boys. It's like, I need to go find where I can buy some of these tiny little shorts like Forge is wearing, because I bet you that man is just swimming right now.
I know where to get those for you, so
I'll tell you my size. Send them right to me.
The Blue Oyster. Get them from there.
No, seriously though, I remember when I was younger, like that was the style. Like the men wore the shorts way up on the thighs,
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I don't know. I feel like I was born in the wrong era. Like I should be rocking shorts like that.
I think you should rock those at Legion's Con. I think you should get yourself a pair and wear them at Legion's Con.
Don't think I won't.
Do it. I'm encouraging it.
The floor gets hot.
The shorts and a crop top.
There you go.
I don't know about the crop top. I do got a little bit of a beer belly. I'll have to start doing some setups before that.
Give out beignets while you do that. Well, hey, what a great. Honestly, this episode, I wasn't exactly sure what I was expecting.
Well, I was expecting like a Genosha filler episode, like low stakes, like all the previews, happy.
No gut punch.
And then, the
Yeah.
Gala scene happened, and then
Just I mean,
emotional.
yeah, it's just Clint, you sent some funny memes about that, but like, oh, it's a Nightcrawler episode, and then like it's in a Trojan horse, like there's emotional trauma attached to it. But yeah, like Nightcrawler comes in and he's bamfing all over the place, and he does look a lot younger, doesn't he?
Compared to the 90s, yes, but closer to what Nightcrawler actually should look like.
Sure, yeah, sure. It was a weird kind of just change from that.
Yeah.
You know, Magneto's still trying to do his power move over Gambit and saying like, if we crash, like Gambit's the only one that can't fly.
Yeah.
Was this wait, no, this wasn't the episode. It was the Jubilee episode where he said that Rogue likes 3 sugars in her coffee or something like that. So that wasn't this episode. But man, just in terms of just what was done, I felt was done so well was just setting up the Magneto and Gambit relationship, and then they could have easily made Gambit this whiny, jealous dude. But I loved what they did with his character in the whole like Rogue relationship. He was just like, some things are stronger than skin deep or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
He was like, I've said my piece if you want it. But yeah.
And it was so cool because it wasn't, I felt like it wasn't leading up to that at all.
Yeah. Not until things started happening did I think, something was going to happen there.
Sure.
I had a feeling something was going to happen there, but not in the early parts of the episode. I thought at first like he was going to get with Maddie.
That's what I thought.
I was like, I can dig this.
Yeah, because she at least seemed interested.
Well, I mean, Cyclops' brother isn't around, so
Maddie is also though like she's a little homewrecker. Like, how about that? Well, Scott needs somebody to talk to, and he goes and talks to her, and then Jean's like, I ain't having this.
Yeah.
Is she though? I mean, I don't like.
See,
she was the person he had a baby with.
Yeah, and that's the thing with that situation. How I appreciate it, how it was written. It's basically like, this is messy anyway, all the way around. Like, everyone's right, everyone's wrong. Like,
I do like when she's like, I know my memories or whatever she said, and Scott's like, do you? You don't even remember, trust your own memories or whatever. And then he like storms off. I was like watching, going like, I guess he told her, didn't he?
And like, let's not forget, like Jean did kiss Wolverine too.
Yeah,
that same episode.
A little trollop, and then she gets all mad and wrecks Red Scott's little fantasy conversation with. Yeah.
I mean, I think a part of it is like, hey, like, come on, like, I just had a baby with this woman who I thought was you, who is you, but now you came back, and now what am I supposed to feel?
Yeah, it's like,
and you gotta give Wolverine credit for like not really going for it, because like 1997, Wolverine would have been like, "Oh, we're doing this, bub."
It's true though. I think there was, I forget who, I talked about this on another episode, but they were mad that it wasn't necessarily what his Wolverine would have done. He would have just been, he wouldn't have cared. Mary Fox, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Mary.
Mary, did you make it to Portsmouth for the Toy Con? Was it Toy Con or Comic Con? One of the two. But yeah, that, I mean, it in the comics though, that whole psychic link thing was with Emma Frost, and that was with New X-Men.
Maybe we'll see this down the road, but I want more Emma Frost in the series.
Yeah, I do too.
Like, she didn't do a lot, but everything she did was perfect. Emma Frost, like the catty comments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think, and we've heard this before, like after 97,
Mm-hmm.
after this season, it'll be 98. Do you think we'll see a whole new team? Maybe not a whole new team, but it's just a different team.
Oh yeah, they're definitely going to change the roster. I mean, they've changed the roster. Just look at the intros of every episode so far. They've removed people, they've added people. Spoiler for the new episode, but
do you think they're leading up to an astonishing X-Men and or new X-Men?
I don't. Maybe not like direct, just maybe influences from it. Because my vibe from everything so far is that they're trying to get all the major 80s and 90s and 70s storylines adapted before going further because because what happened in this episode is kind of a amalgamation of the Massacre, Genosha, E is for Extinction, all of those. So I think they're trying to wrap up those before going further with any I guess.
I mean, I kind of want them to. I can understand why they're like trying to condense it and kind of rush through it in a sense. And I don't like it, but at the same time, I kind of wish they would hurry up and get to Krakoa and get to like the House of X.
They're not gonna do.
I think that was some of the best stories.
Well, here's the thing: like they pretty much, like this episode pretty much did whatever they would have done with Krakoa. Like enough allusions to it.
The one we're talking about, or the newest?
The one we're talking about right now. Like that's how they set that up was pretty much how Krakoa was set up. So I don't think we're going to get any storylines from that. I think if anything, we'll get more of the Astonishing era and all that before we even like down the line. I doubt they'll do hardly any adaptations from the Krakoa era, just because pretty much since 97 happened, they've been trying to wrap all that up so they can reboot the comics anyway. So.
Oh, I didn't realize they were going to reboot the comics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty, what is it? Like Moira has so many different like lives or something like that. Yeah. And then I think it ends with Moira. They've alluded to it, but they haven't gotten to it. Like with Moira just having one more reset and then just resets the whole continuum.
Well, right? She can't reset anymore.
Yes. Well, sorry. Yeah, you're right. But I think something must happen with her as a final reset, though.
I say just get rid of her. They've dragged that storyline way too long. Like
they have. I mean, they're kind of already like retracting it, where they're kind of like extinct now, still, like, and they're hated in Nightcrawler, Spider-Man. I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
Do you think it's going to tie into the MCU or stay its own thing? I think it's going to stay its own thing.
Didn't they say there wasn't going to be that? Like they were going to keep it.
There's been rumblings about that. But I say keep it separate. Like if they want to reboot the Spider-Man animated series and that same and put that in the same continuity as this. But
yeah, totally. They really should just do that. But there was a teaser at the end of like 2 weeks ago. Captain America is supposed to show up.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be actually Captain America. I think it's just going to be an Easter egg for the Shield.
Okay, so you think someone else is throwing that?
Yeah,
got it. It could be. You're right.
I mean, who knows? We've been wrong with all our theories so far.
Sure. I mean, one thing's for sure, they are trying to tie in the Fox X-Men into MCU right now.
Yeah.
Like with the end of the Marvels, you have, Beast showing up. Spoilers, everyone. Sorry.
And the Marvels to the 3 people that watched it, and the rest of us, that's probably big news.
It wasn't a bad movie, honestly. I watched it. I thought it was good. Yeah, I thought it was fun. Eternals is still probably the lowest point for me.
Oh, not Marvels. Jesus, that's what I was thinking was Eternals, not Marvels.
Yeah, Eternals is
I,
definitely
I,
still.
I
I
was
mean,
with
it was still good. It was still
like
good.
Marvels.
But the Marvels
Yeah,
I
we
thought
did.
was good. I think it
Unworthy
was
had me there. I
functional.
thought we had something going here. I was with you.
I haven't even seen. I've seen
Marvels.
about
I
15
like
minutes
that
of
movie.
the Eternals. I keep falling asleep. I've not seen any of the Marvels.
I'm
I
like,
mean, I definitely understand where people are coming from in terms of why they didn't like it. It just was. It felt kind of rushed, but at the same time, it was still like I like Kamala Khan. Like she's
Yeah.
she's pretty awesome. Um,
I'm not going to get into the whole her being a mutant now thing.
that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a mutant. Did they say Namor was a mutant?
He's the
In
first.
well, in
I think it was
Wakanda
Latino.
Forever.
I don't know if they explicitly said that. So
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, High School Creations. I've
you
been
look like you
loving
should be in a K-pop band right now.
me.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm really digging this wig.
You should wear it. Wear it to Legion's Con.
It looks so natural.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I'll wear it to Legion's Con.
Yeah.
So are we gonna get into the big gut punch, the big
Not
finale?
quite yet. We got to talk about some cameos.
Yeah. There, like this wasn't Morph doing a shtick. It was
Thank
like
goodness.
actual.
Yeah.
So we saw Archangel. Saw one. Blink was in there.
Blink was someone who looked a lot like Blink was there.
Yes. Banshee, Emma Frost,
Sebastian Shaw.
Moira. Was that Moira? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was with Moira? There was someone. Oh, that was Banshee.
Yeah.
Who else?
Okay, so we got Dazzler, Cypher,
Exodus. Exodus doing a dance show?
That was the cameo that bothered me the most because
I think it bothered
there
everyone.
is no way in hell Exodus would ever be dancing like a hoe in the streets.
That's why I thought like he was more. I thought that was like someone putting on an illusion or something.
Yeah, like multiple men doing that thing. Yeah, that I could see that, but yeah, no, Exodus would never do that.
But I mean, I even for Dazzler, I was like, why is she on the streets performing? Like she should be at like a arena, right?
She's trying to buy those apples. You see how expensive food is there?
Those $10 apples. That's right. $10 apple in '97.
Yeah, and some other ones we got. We got Boom Boom.
Oh, Boom Boom. That's right.
Marrow.
Oh yeah, Marrow.
Oh, I must have missed Marrow.
So whenever Banshee's flying away, that's
Yeah.
who he's carrying.
Yeah, he's carrying Marrow, and unfortunately, he met his demise.
Yeah, and then we got probably like the most recent of new characters. We got Pixie, Glob Herman, Lola.
Yes.
I think those were all the major ones, but
Was Magic in there? No, that was the episode.
Yeah.
Was...
I'm still irked about that cameo.
Yeah, I know.
I had messaged Clint. I was like, wait a second. That whole courthouse scene when we see Psylocke and all them, that was just Morph? What the hell?
Yeah. The glance of Archangel was nice. It also made me like, well, what's he doing there? I want to see Bobby.
Yeah.
I want to know what's happened with X Factor.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll ever get to that? Because
I
Forge is gone, and he was clear that he was not working for them anymore.
And see, that's what confuses me is because we have Valerie Cooper involved. She's pretty much headed up X Factor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
who I think that's Mystique, though.
Especially after that exchange before the dance scene, I'm like, I'm thinking most likely, but could be a red herring. Who knows?
I really do think so. We can let's get to
Yeah, let's get to it.
like the gal like it was just beautiful setup getting to that
Mhm.
point, really painting a great picture of what Magneto's like. He wants Rogue as his wife, as a ruler, or maybe not a ruler, but as a partner in Genosha with
Oh.
Magneto. And Rogue really thinks it can make a difference and unite everyone. And Remy really is the ultimate romantic, wants to believe in love and knows that, despite everything, like if you have love, it's something deeper than anything else, whether it's touching someone or whatever.
Mhm.
Did you read that? Did you just read that off of something, or that just came off the top of your head?
Top of my head.
Wow, you're a real.
It's the wig. It's making them even
Yeah,
smarter.
like, what the fuck is going on? Like you had me. It's like, all right, it's getting a little hot in here.
Well, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I saw Gene Simmons' tongue pop up a little bit.
It's like ah.
So with that piece, we get to that huge dance scene with
Mhm.
come on, Ace
Yeah.
of Base. Like
So yeah, with that song, because I read the credits of episode 1 when it first aired, because I was trying to see what that song, the song
was-
Jubilee was dancing to, was any particular song, and I was like, Ace of Base, and I looked up the song. That's not it, and just moved on.
but that was in the Flash, the
Yeah,
Gene.
and I was like, and
Yeah.
then when that scene started, I was like, wait a second, and then when it started just focusing on the choral section, I was like, oh.
Yeah, so they really
Okay.
teased this
Yeah.
from the first episode to now, and I don't know about you guys, but I played Ace of Base playlist.
Oh yeah. That song's been on repeat for the past 2 weeks.
So good.
Oh yeah.
Mm. You listened to that in high school a lot, Chris?
Middle school dances, The Sign.
Okay.
I saw the sign.
Yeah, it's great stuff. No,
Can
not
I
for
just
you.
can I just say the way that they explained the possibility of Magneto and Rogue, like the science of them being able to
Mm-hmm.
get physical, I was like, you know what? That sounds made up, but I'd be willing to give it a shot. Like, if I was Magneto, I'd be like, hell, I mean, it's either gonna work or I'm gonna die with a smile. One or the other.
Yeah, let's talk about that. They went really deep into that relationship and was
Yeah.
they were. I was like, whoa, this is no longer a kid's cartoon.
No.
It's not for this generation. Screw that. It's for us. It's not for them.
Yeah, no, fair point. Everyone grew up and now they're making it for those fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow, yeah. She talked about did she talk about Savage Land? No, she just talked about their time together and how she adored him.
Mhm.
Well, I think that scene did take place in the Savage Land.
It should have. I can't remember.
Well, it was pretty Savage landish scenery. So
Yes, yeah,
and she rocked that costume. So
that's true.
Oh, she rocked
Um,
that costume.
that I mean that going into details with that was incredible. Like I'm like, wow, this was only the first half of the episode, which
yeah,
we've just talked about, and we're like,
Right.
it seems like we just spent 30 minutes on just that first half. And then we get to the gala scene and where we thought Madeline Pryor was hitting on Gambit, right?
He shot her down. He's the
And he
man
shot
in
her
love.
down.
He's
well,
like, I ain't going around.
I don't think it was
I'm not
like
a
that. It was
tomcat out
mostly
here
like
tomcatting around.
they were in pretty much in similar situations.
They
Yeah.
both were looking for a certain way to
No,
have their
basically, the
scratches
person
hit.
they've been attached to for the longest is with someone else now.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then it was that whole dance scene with Ace of Base. Great song. Really great just song to choose for Genosha, right?
Mm-hmm. Just like lyric wise,
Yes.
and then of course the beat itself is freaking fantastic.
Yes. And the dancing was great. Magneto, like with his mouth open, was a little much. Like that was a little too much for me in the dance scene. I was like, okay, let's like tone it down just a notch. That's a little like everyone's watching. That's a little,
Yeah.
and then yeah, and then they kiss, and Rogue does not feel it. Right.
Mhm.
That was, and
She doesn't
again,
feel a lot of things in this episode.
she doesn't. But in all, she just repeats what Remy was saying and what
Yeah.
Gambit was saying. Like, you know, some things are deeper than skin, right?
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, bam! Like I
Yeah.
loved when they did this. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
Cable.
that-
Sorry,
that-
Cable.
That Cable scene broke my heart because it's like, because one thing like with Maddie, she never got to be around Cable, and that was kind of her, like in the comics, that was kind of always her big thing is like they took him away from her as well. And
Yeah.
that's pretty much why Inferno ended up the way it did.
Mm-hmm.
So that scene was just freaking heartbreaking. And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I wasn't quite understanding was the scene where Maddie, she's like she feels the connection, and like then you see the blood drip.
Yes.
So what was that? Was that supposed to be?
Well,
We
so,
don't know-
yeah, same thing happened to Jean. I think it was like my theory, and I told Clint this, was that
TB.
and I don't think it's this. I obviously I don't think it hit that way, but what's his name? Cassandra Nova, her is like the twin of Charles Xavier.
Right.
So she's a psychic. So I thought maybe she came in and did like a psychic block on all the psychics. I don't know if did it show whether or not if Emma Frost had one or not, but maybe not. But
See, I was
or at least
I was
Jean and
reading it,
Maddie.
especially when it happened. Because like you see it happen to Jean first, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So I was, and then she says Maddie. Like I was thinking, oh shit, that like they have that psychic connection. Like somebody just capped Maddie, and
Mhm.
like Jean kind of like felt the psychic
Yeah.
repercussions of it. But then it shows the whole thing, and like Maddie's obviously she's not capped, so I was
Well, like
confused as to
that.
what that was
Well,
supposed
the
to be.
particular Gene part that was just showing something to come because I think that happened to them at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think maybe because since Maddie had this vision and of these events about to happen, when that actually was starting to come into fruition, that kind of pinged her mind a bit and then reverberated to Jean. I don't know exactly. I think they'll probably explain in a future episode, probably the next one, because it's called Bright Eyes.
Oh. So yeah, they had that. They took out them, and then I thought it was kind of funny though that it didn't show just like Cable like coming in. He just like ran in from like the field and was like, "You have to leave. You have to leave." And it
He's like,
kind of
shut
No
the
one's
music
gonna
off.
hear that.
Everybody get out now.
yeah.
Fun fact that the voice of Cable is the original voice of Gambit.
Oh no kidding, really?
Yeah, Chris Potter.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's not the original Gambit
No.
voice. Oh, wow, that's so cool. That's a great fact. And then so then what I loved is just how the like they Magneto and Rogue dancing, and then all of a sudden bam, like there's an
Mhm.
explosion, and they did that really well.
Oh yeah.
Just the whole chaos showing, and then you wake up and like you're dazed and you're like, what is going on? And everyone's screaming. So I know, you know, and we don't have to talk about this too much, but I know the showrunner really based it upon like the nightclub shootings that
Mhm.
in was that in Colorado or was that in Florida?
That was in Florida.
Florida. In like that experience, and like just the chaos that ensued. I mean, my goodness, like
Yeah.
with Banshee, just like it was crazy by how many people just got offed like
Yeah.
in just a matter of seconds. Like the Banshee scene of him just like, you need to run, and then all of a sudden he screams and he's gone. You're like, oh my god, they just killed Banshee.
And there's so many characters we don't know the fate of. Because on rewatch, it never shows us Maddie's body.
Yeah, it didn't it?
No, that was Dazzler.
Dazzler with Sebastian Shaw, next to Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah,
That was Dazzler?
Yeah,
the red hair?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Maddie.
I did too, and I was like, wait, that's because she was wearing like a white suit during the actual dancing scene. And then I was like, wait, no, that's definitely Dazzler, not.
Oh, I thought that was. I swear
I
that
did
was
too. Like
I thought it was her.
But like I paused. I was like, wait, no, that's yeah, that was Dazzler next to Shaw. So that's a question mark. I think
didn't show Emma.
I think she'll be okay
Yeah,
because that's when she got her diamond form in the comics.
Danny, Unworthy, like, you know, when it gets to this point, like Clint and I have talked about this too much. Like, what do you guys think? Like,
I thought it was intense, like intense couple scenes, and like just what I kept going back to is like how freaking heroic Gambit was. Like,
oh my god, he had his moment.
Moments, like
they did it well.
Yeah.
It was very incredible character arc for him. I'm upset to know that that's how his story ends. Spoiler alert! Anybody that didn't watch it, but
Danny.
It's just, you know, it reminds me of how much I hate this show. I really hate this show. I'm not a fan of it. I'm really not. I've been lying this whole time. No, I'm kidding. No, it was I think I called Clint.
You did.
I called Clint. I caught up to that episode, and same thing. I didn't, I wasn't expecting much, but like, you don't know, like, it's crazy because I've never been a Gambit fan.
Sure.
Like if I like any of the characters, I've always said I've like Magneto has been like my guy, and like Apocalypse has been like my favorite villain. And Mojo, obviously Mojo. Like, who doesn't like Mojo? But like, I just learned about Mojo right like a year ago, 2 years ago. But like, it's one of those things where like you watch this episode and then that happens, and you realize how much you appreciate like these characters for what they are, right? Like being like it hits you, like you're like, damn, I'm not a Gambit fan. Why am I like hurt right now? But then you start thinking like, he is a big part of that old school, like not the original team, but he is a part of that, like, that 90s, like, that era. And like you growing up watching them and stuff, it just, it's like losing Tony. I got that Tony Stark vibe when I saw that. I got that same, like, I think Clint, you had mentioned this is too, right? Didn't you say like it kind of felt like Tony Stark, like losing Tony?
Oh no, this felt so like I haven't felt this emotionally gutted by an ending of a show or series or show or movie since the ending of Infinity War.
Okay. No, for me, it felt a lot like that scene where like Pepper Potts is talking to Tony. And I was in theaters, and man, my eyes were bawling. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be crying here. Like, oh, my heart hurts. But like, it felt that way. Like that scene, like, it's just and it's crazy because it's animated, but like, again, we like kids, like we brought up the kids, like kids will watch this and be like, oh, see, like us people who knew this cartoon know these characters and grew up with these characters, like it hits us in a different way. You know what I'm saying? It's like losing any like important. It's like losing Derek Shepherd. If you haven't watched Grey's Anatomy, it was like that. It hurt that much. It really did. Man. But it was, like I said, I agree. Like it was it was very like it was nice, like shine for him. Like it was nice to see him get that shine despite everything Magneto being the the side guy, the side piece.
Like I was never a like a big Gambit fan either. You know, I like him quite a bit, but I thought so the whole scene with him and Rogue when they're having their conversation, she's like, "You light up everything you touch, except for me." I was like, "That ruthless
Mhm.
bitch!" Like, I can't believe this woman. So like that whole scene happens, and then she flies off from Dancing with Magneto, and she's like, "He's right. It is more than just skin deep." And then you see him; he's charging in on the motorcycle. She's flying in
Yeah,
beside him.
that was cool.
And I'm thinking, "Oh man, this is awesome. They're gonna make up. They're gonna kick ass, and somehow they're gonna be able to kiss without killing Gambit." And then what we got, I was like,
As
"Wait, this was supposed to be his swan song. Like he was supposed to be able to like
Yeah.
save the day." And then I thought he was gonna until the
Mm.
Sentinel like skewered him and picked him up.
I mean,
I
he
was
still did.
like,
Just
He
"Oh,
saved
Yeah.
the day. It was
well,
his
yeah."
day.
I guess I
soon,
mean save the day, get the girl, not die. I guess
Yeah,
is what I
yeah,
meant.
as soon
Good
as
guy
the
finished last.
as soon as he hit her with the motorcycle, I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My brother watched the episode, and like I'm gonna say this comment after because I don't want to say it on the show, but when he said that, I was like, "Did you watch the episode?" He said, "Yeah, well, that's what happens when you put the in a pedestal." I don't want to say what it is, but so that's what happens when you put the whatever in the pedestal. I was like, "Yeah, right." Like,
See,
all
I
right, I'll
thought
talk to you later.
the scene where he threw the motorcycle into Rogue and knocked her away. I
Yeah.
was in my head. I didn't think, "Oh, this is gonna go south." Like in my head, I was thinking, "Oh, that this will teach that freaking Sentinel, saying, oh, mega threat detected, talking about Rogue, and Gambit's gonna be like, I'll show you a freaking old mega threat."
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about like that buildup. Like, first of all, the whole Magneto scene, telling what's his name? Leech, like, don't be afraid in German, that killed me. Like, I was like, oh God. But I'm still not convinced that Magneto is dead.
Yeah,
He
I don't
I
think
don't
he
think
is.
so either.
I don't think so is. In last episode kind of convinced me that he wasn't. So we can talk about that one later. But
Yeah.
uh
Can't kill Michael Bolton.
but
He
I
doesn't in here.
and that's why I do think Mystique is Valerie Cooper as well.
Yeah.
There's something bigger there. But like leading up to that point of just Gambit getting gutted like that was the shocking part. Like, whoa, this is graphic. Like and I guess there were just small like pieces leading up to that, such as like Rogue's relationship with Magneto. You're like, oh man, this is pretty intense. And then all of a sudden, like, even Magneto like dying was kind of off screen.
Well, they did show Nightcrawler pretty bloodied up, like.
But then he was back at the end, like
But
still alive.
But still, like actual visceral blood, though.
Sure. Yeah. But when you heard that noise and then you saw like that thing on the side, like you're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So my question is he dead?
Gambit or Magneto?
Gambit, like, are they not going to bring him back?
For the time being, yes, but we do have time travelers in the mix here, so yeah.
And it is comic book related or comic book based, so nothing lasts forever. Nobody stays.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much all these characters have died before and came back anyway.
It's true.
Yeah.
So after that episode, I was like, he's back in 3 episodes. They're gonna let it like settle, and then he'll be back. I think if we're going through the theory that there's going to be a different type of X-Men team at the end of this I think Gambit's dead forever.
I don't think he's dead. I think this is a warm up for an even bigger death.
Really?
I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking soap opera. I feel like there were like some I mean, he did say that this is just a warm up, right? Where there were more people are going to die. So I just feel
Who said that?
maybe what was it? The writer or something like that?
Oh,
he
really?
there is a warm up, so there is going to be more like shocking moments. I personally feel that it may be like just a warm up for something even more. I don't know.
One thing they could do that they've done in the comics, he becomes a horseman for Apocalypse, but I don't think I don't think that will tie into this story at all.
No, it won't.
Well, yeah, because he wasn't really dead. Well,
he was pretty dead.
Yeah, he was dead. Yeah, he was pretty dead. I mean, even like I rewatched that episode like so many times. Like half of his like body's burned, like his hair is gone. Like it's pretty bad.
How many times did you cry?
Just that one.
You know what? It's funny is I was trying to talk Clint into do something for me. He's like, only if you watch these episodes. I was like, I'm gonna watch them. So I was watching it. I had my lunch break at work, and I drove to the backside of the mall, and I had my phone up on my dash on my little cup, my magnetic holder or whatever. And it got to that freaking part, and like as the tri-sentinel comes in, like there's this wreck and shop. Like next thing I know, I'm like leaning over my steering wheel. I got my phone in my hand like this, watching it. And it gets to the very end, and I'm just like, I threw my phone down on the couch or on the seat next to me. I'm like thinking, I'm gonna call Clint and tell him he's an asshole, making me watch this.
I said that because at that point in the morning, no one else had watched this, and I had watched it when it dropped at 2 that night. So I had
you were looking for somebody to hurt like you.
I needed someone to talk to. Luckily, 30 minutes later, Toy Father messaged me. I was like, thank God someone's watched it so I can vent.
Machu watched it at 3:00 in the morning, and then he was saying like, did anyone watch? So I watched it at 6:30 in the morning, getting ready, like making coffee and stuff like that. And at one point, I was on my computer just looking up some emails, and I'm like, oh my God, what? Like the galaxy turned. I'm like, oh, hold on, what's going on?
Work and wait.
I was like, this is.
I didn't sleep that night, so
it was still by far the best X-Men episode, and I really honestly like. I kind of hope they just leave him with this, like
because it kind of defeats the gut punch of this.
The emotional connection of it is like bastardized if you bring him back.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's a good bastardized. I like that. That's exactly right. What do you all have a theory like Danny or Unworthy? Like, Clint and I have talked about this, but what do you think? Who do you think's behind it? Who is the him that Cable keeps talking about?
I don't have a good theory. I'm not nearly as educated in the comics as Clint, so I don't have a good theory. I can't think of the guy's name who was like the usual guy that is tied in with the Sentinels, but like you see him in the first episode there, and Scott kind of gives him the business. So I can't imagine it's him.
Trask. Is that Trask? Yeah. Danny?
I don't care. I'm just watching the show. I'm just enjoying the show.
He's like, I'll know when I see it.
Hence the reason why this was the last with the Gambit was a shocker, because it's like I'm just watching it. I'm like,
yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Well, the theories we were talking about last week, or when this aired, pretty much got shot to hell at the end of this.
It did.
I'm like,
yeah, I know. I was like, really? Okay. I was like, you can't be it though.
I mean, but like as far as like villains goes, that's probably the biggest bad they have. So as far as iconic villains, as far
as
you're
saying like who is in the next episode?
Yeah, Yeah,
at the very
they're
end. But
Well, I don't want to know that.
Yeah, you
I'm
find
not
out.
going to tell you.
I think you find out at least, unless that's another like red herring. So
Could be, but it's like I can't talk about it. We get into spoiler territory, so
yeah, we'll get there. I mean,
Yeah.
that's another episode we should talk about because I did enjoy it. Obviously,
I enjoyed half of it. Well,
got it.
3/4 of it.
Okay. I actually would like to know which part you liked.
I-
Because both of
so
it was
I'll-
two different stories. So
So I will say, for the second, for one of the stories, I don't particularly care about that main character.
okay,
So it's like I just don't care about them. So,
got it. The second half, is that what you're talking about,
uh,
or the first half?
well, they spliced them together, so that's kind of why. Basically, the new plot line they introduced.
Okay,
I didn't care for the main character of that plot point, but I loved all the other characters that were involved.
got it. Still have no idea what you're talking about. We can talk later.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate your honesty, Chris.
I mean, I'm still trying. I'm trying to
be
figure out.
specific without spoiling.
Sure, we'll talk about it. Okay,
Yeah.
then I think I know who it. Okay, because okay, all right, we'll leave this.
Hey, man. No spoilers.
Hey, man. Yeah, no spoilers. All right. Well, hey, that was a great conversation about X-Men. I'm actually very excited about every episode that comes out. And hey, it's almost 10:30. Let's go to some plugs. What's happened on Unworthy Addiction?
This week on Ain't Worthy Addiction, we have one of the hosts of the Latin Legions, Tony Toybox, open today. He's coming on and hang out, shoot the breeze, talk about the Latin Legions show, and just hang out and do some rowdy activities, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So Latin Legions, that's collectible fun.
Tony
Who-
Toybox.
Tony Toebox. Pablo?
No,
Pablo on that
um,
one? Okay.
Alberto,
Alberto,
and and I forget the other guy's name. Ooh, let me look him up.
Because originally I know Pablo was like supposed to be on that, but I
but Tony Toybox, he's a good friend. We got the chance to hang out with him at Latin Legions, and we were talking about how as soon as we could get him on the show, we wanted him on the show, and then he got super busy with Latin Legions, so we're glad to be getting him on now.
awesome.
Ed Nice is the other.
Ed Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Clint, still being you.
Just being me.
Awesome. Keep being you, brother. And TBC Top 10 this Wednesday. We have no guests. We're just hanging out, and that was a fun episode last week. So we'll continue it, and maybe we'll end before 12. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, everyone. Hey, guys, thanks a lot for a great, fantastic talk. As always, everyone in the chat, thanks so much for hanging out with us. And we'll see you next week for another episode of Toy Talk. Hold on. Sorry, I wasn't ready.